Then he said to them, then he spoke a parable to them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man yielded plentifully. And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do, since I have no room to store my crops? After your papers, you come and say, I want papers. Okay, now you have papers. What is your next plan? You're planning. What am I going to do next? You want marriage. Now you are married. What are you going to do next? You see, in this man's thinking, he said to himself, what shall I do, since I have no room to store my crops? You see where the emphasis all lie about it. God is not even in the equation at the moment. So when I get my papers, I will go to school, or I get a nice job, and then I hear that Sister Oba says the moment she gets a British passport, which is coming,
Amen. Yes. Amen.
She will fly straight to Ghana.
Amen.
Now with her status, she says it's too cheap. I don't want to fly with this kind of status. I want to wait for the British. She's making plans. So you want to go? I hope she's going to Ghana because there's going to be heaven's touch.
Amen.
Not because of Kente. Because that one I will not be happy. And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do, since I have no room to store my crops? And so he said, I will do this. I'll put down my barns. I'll move from my single room and go and rent an apartment. Because now me too, I have arrived. A single room is not befitting me. I will do this. I'll pull it down, open it greater, and there I'll store all my microwave, my furniture, my L-shaped leather furniture. So that when you come into my house, you know that I have what? Yeah, but you know, if you live in a single room, that means you have rented somebody's. So that person is responsible for your council in this country, your council tax and everything. You don't worry about those things. But if you want to be like this man, you say, oh, no, single room. Now I've arrived. I need to start paying my own council tax. I need to be on the voters register. I need to, in fact, I'm British. You expand. So don't get, and there I will store all my crops and my goods. Yeah. He said to himself, I will. I like the wills that he has so many wills. I will do this. I will pull down my barns and build greater ones. And there I will store. This reminds me of people especially when you are an immigrant and you come here and you're not taught properly. You don't make Jesus your foundation. This is your mindset.
Amen.
Oh, mommy, don't worry at all. When I get to England, when I get to abroad, this little house, I'll pull it down, and I'll come and build you a nice house. Yeah. You have big plans. Go and ask the Papa Samus. You need to go to one funeral and see those who have been in this country 20 years. Now they can't go back. And their dreams have not also materialized. He said, I will pull it down. I'll put the great and I'll put my cross and my goods. Let's see what else he says. And I will say to my soul. I will say to my soul. This is sometimes when people finish in this country, when people finish cooking. I was a flight attendant then. One time we went to Baltimore in the US, and a friend of mine, he said his uncle or his father lives there. So after we finished everything, we checked in our hotel rooms, and then we decided to go and visit this uncle. And when we got there, the uncle cooked some fufu. That was those days, the fufu, we didn't know much about this microwave fufu, but the guy knew about it. He prepared some nice food, and the soup it was a man's soup, but I haven't tasted any soup as sweet as this man. And the meat, every kind of meat imaginable. And for him to go anytime, almost every 2 weeks or so, you have somebody coming from Ghana, and then you bring this, bring that. So it was as if it was in Ghana or whatever, I don't know. And the guy, after his cooking, he called us and said, guys, come. He sat down, and the way his soul was satisfied in front of the food with the towel there. He said, yeah, my soul, with the beer. He was enjoying life. Like this man said, my soul, rejoice. Goods can make you good things. You might think that, say, your soul, he says, and I'll say to my soul, you have many goods laid up for many what? Years. Take easy, eat, drink, and be merry. But if you're a Christian, you should understand that the food you are eating is not food for your soul. The food your soul eats is different from this kind of food. So he is busy feeding his body, but he's saying, my soul, rejoice. Because he has defined his life by the things he has. Tell me, I eat caviar. Yeah, I don't even go to Nando's. This is cheap places. One time I saw a program on TV, and this kebab that Pastor Boafula is buying for me. The same kebab, they do it in this restaurant, and it costs almost 990 pounds. A plate of Pastor Boafus doesn't cost that. But we pray that very soon it will cost like yeah, those people, when they are eating, they enjoy food. This is good food. Food is for the stomach. That's what the Bible says. Food is for what? The stomach. And the stomach is for food. It's not for your soul. When I went to Jamaica, everybody wanted to wear a brand something. What? I don't know what is up with that. It has to be a brand. If it's not brand, they don't want to know. It has to be have some brand. It's Nike, Puma, Adidas, this and that. Your life doesn't consist of the brand. Amen. Because in God's eyes, you can be wearing all these things, eating all these things, having all these cars, living all this life, but there is nothing waiting for you in heaven. Say, my Father, my Lord, have mercy upon me. In other words, what I'm trying to tell you is that whatever God has given to you, at this time in your life, be thankful.
Amen.
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 Be what?
Thankful.
Learn to be thankful. Learn to be what?
Thankful.
For the desire to be rich has led many into what? Sin. Yes, continue. He says, but God said to him, fool. So he had all these things, but he was what? A fool. You can have all the cars, you can have all these things, but in the sight of God, you are what? A fool. So sometimes, when you are going to take the bus and it's raining and somebody is driving a flashy car and splashes at you, just look at me and shake your head. You might even be a fool in the sight of God. Don't worry. I won't let it bother me. You might have a car, but a fool. A house, but a fool. Stored up treasure, 2 houses, 5 degrees, but what? A fool. God said to him, fool, this night your soul will be required of you. But I thought this was the very soul that you said you were asking it to be what? Married. He says, then whose will those things be which you have provided? This is the mystery and error under the sun. Killing yourself for a food to come and enjoy. If you want to be really rich, invest your life in others.
Yes.
Spend your money. Take it as a mission. God has blessed you and you are rich. I'm not saying it's bad to be rich. But the reason why we are rich, or God gives us excess, is so that we can say on the day, Jesus, when you were hungry, we fed you. When you were cold, we gave you clothes. Because some people will stand before him and he will say, when I was hungry, you didn't give me food. When I was cold, you didn't what? Clothe me. And you say, Lord, but when? And he said, as you did for these little ones, if you did it for me, then you did it for me. So that's why God gives us more than enough. Amen.
Amen.
That's why God what? Gives us more than enough. And it's good to have more than enough. Good. And tonight, this morning, we will pray that God give us more than enough.
Amen.
Because we have the right mindset.
Amen.
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 If you have 6 rooms, you can help somebody. You give somebody 1 room and you can help somebody. Amen.
Amen.
So he says, your soul be required. Then whose will those things be which you have provided? But if on the other hand, if this man had invested in the life of others, he might not have large quantities, but whatever he had, he would have invested in other people. And God will say that as you did it for these ones, you have done it for me.
Amen.
There is a reward for you.
Amen.
Are you hearing me?
Yes.
So, the question that I am asking you this morning, whose will be these things which you are hoarding? These things that you are hoarding. These things that you are striving for. Whose will it be? Whose will it be? Ask your neighbor, whose will it be?
Whose will it be?
I can't hear you.
Whose will it be?
Continue. So is he who lays up treasure for himself and is not rich toward God. So he's not saying that it's bad to lay up treasure for yourself, but when you have God as your foundation, when you lay up treasure for yourself, you know how to use it properly.
Amen.
so is he who lays up treasure for himself and is not rich towards God. You are a big fool. You are a big fool. What's the point in having degree after degree after degree and being poor towards God? What's the point in having business after business after business? You are so busy. Church, you come once every 3 months, we see you. Say, Lord have mercy.
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 So, be warned of covetousness.
Amen.
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 Be warned of what?
Covetousness.
What is covetousness? Greed. Greed. Take heed and beware of what? Covetousness. For a man's life consists not in the abundance of the things which he what? Possesses. If you have a bigger house than mine, please, you are before God, it is nothing.
Amen.
Your life is not your house.
Yes.
Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Proverbs chapter 23 verse 4. I'm rounding up now. Proverbs chapter, but let's run quickly through these quotations. Let's read it. Hey. Shift after shift after shift. Is it talking to somebody? Read it. That's why you couldn't read it. Do not what? I can't hear you. The female voices have gone down. Why? Do not what? Sunday shifts. That 80 pounds or 100 pounds or 120 pounds that you get, you do a Sunday shift. You might realize that you might not even see that money. You might realize that money you will not even what? See it. Do not overwork. To be rich.
Be rich.
You will kill yourself.
Yes.
Riches come from God.
Amen.
It's God that makes us rich.
Amen.
When He bless our hands, God doesn't like laziness. But do not what? Overwork. That means that you shouldn't have any reason why you should not be in church and use work as an excuse. Amen.
Amen.
Are you there?
Yes.
Micah chapter 2 verse 2. Now let's go to Habakkuk 2 verse 9 first. Habakkuk 2 verse 9.
Woe to him who covets evil gain for his house.
Woe to him who what? Covets evil gain for his house. That he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of disaster. Set his nest on high. You are now in a certain social class. You are now over and above people because of money. 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 7. For we what?
Brought nothing
into this world.
And it is certain.
Who brought a silver spoon when he was coming? When you were coming, you popped out with bundles of dollars. He said, for we brought what? Nothing into this world. And it is certain we can carry nothing what?
Out. It is certain.
Continue. Continue up to verse 10. And having food and clothing, with this we shall be what?
Content.
But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation. Those who desire Now, none of you here purposely would, if I should ask, no, nobody will say, I left. Where do you come from, Sister Fortune? Where? What village? Or in Harare? Okay, so you didn't leave Harare to come here because of the work of God. Is that the case? You left Harare because of what? Money. To make it better and have a better life. Is that not the case?
Yes.
Yeah. But that desire is wrong. That desire is wrong. To desire to be rich. You might fall into temptation. If it's not a desire that is guarded by God, you will fall into temptation.
That's right.
That's why people can come and they are carrying drugs. Because we have to, I must drive the latest